Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct. Apparently this is going to be about 40 minutes long, and hopefully we'll see some pretty good stuff. But yeah, how's it going, Ron Allen, Matt Caruso, Lethal Rage, and everybody else hanging out in chat? I'm surprised I don't have any music. I guess I will have to put on some... Oh, wait! I guess we're going. Never mind, we don't need music. Yeah, let's see what the old Nintendos have. Anybody know anything about this? In chat, I mean. This looks like... I was gonna say Fire Emblem.
The cycle of this world, I will not allow it to perish with you.
So Fire Emblem Three Houses was the last game, and it was my game of the year. What, 3 years ago?
If the kingdom is ever to part ways
That's
with our bloody
Dimitri.
past, this is the path we must walk.
I have ambitions in
That's
regard,
Clyde.
real ones.
Is this like a Dynasty Warriors game? Because this is a different one.
Will you sit around and wait for a miracle? Or will you help me seize control of my fate?
So I think they're announcing a new one here is what this
We
is.
shall fight, we shall survive, and we shall win a glorious future for Fodlan.
That sounds like a different
Now that
voice
I know,
actor.
I won't make the same mistake again.
Because the first game, well, Fire Emblem Three Houses was like a turn-based strategy. This looks like it's an action
Revenge
combat
is not a
game.
thing you take for someone else.
Wait,
You
is this a
seek revenge to
prequel?
slake your rage and heal your wounded
Because they're
heart.
like showing people that are dead.
I know you are prepared to do whatever that you must.
June 24th. I feel like I need to know more.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the trailer for the Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes game. We hope you'll look forward to a different story set in the same universe as Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Okay.
Let's see the first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
The Orange Star Nation needs you.
What's the Orange Star Nation?
We've got more intel on the Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp game. In the first campaign, Advance Wars, you'll advise a colorful cast of commanding officers and use their abilities in vibrant turn-based battles. Each
That could be
commanding
fun.
officer is now voiced, bringing even more charm to these characters.
You're gonna get hurt.
I see right through your plans.
Another full campaign awaits in Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. More commanding officers and more diverse terrain can be leveraged for additional tactical opportunities, like blasting through pipelines to cross into enemy territory. In both campaigns, you can fast-forward gameplay and reset your turns for a smoother tactical experience. Flex your strategic muscles outside of both campaigns with additional modes. Go for high scores in the War Room. Create and share custom maps in the Design Room. Or battle friends and frenemies in local and online multiplayer.
Right. Is that M. Bison the robot?
Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp marches onto the Nintendo Switch system April 8th. Pre-orders are available now
I
on
should
Nintendo
probably be
eShop.
taking notes.
Explore an infinite universe.
Wait, is this No Man's Sky coming to the Switch? It is.
No Man's Sky. Every star is the light of a distant
Boy,
sun.
I don't know how well that's gonna run on the Switch.
Each orbited by planets teeming with life. Travel to planets of your choosing in this infinite, procedurally generated universe. Here, you'll discover extraordinary lands and creatures that have never been seen before and may never be seen again. To survive, you must craft your own tools and even your own place to live. In this living and breathing universe, trade convoys travel between stars. Factions vie for territory. Pirates Guards hunt unwary travelers, and the authorities are ever watchful.
You might be
Your
right.
journey
It might be a
may
stream
fraught
only.
with danger, and actions have consequences. Traitor, fighter, explorer.
Otherwise, this game is just gonna run at like 12
How will
FPS.
you live in this universe? No Man's Sky lands on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Doesn't say anything about stream. Kinda, is this... What is this game? Mario Soccer? It's Rocket League, but with Mario, maybe. Plus, like, NBA Jam. It's a good.
Mario Strikers Battle League. Prepare for Strike, a 5-on-5 sport like soccer that's way beyond offense. Aim for goals by dribbling and passing to teammates,
Strikers.
as well as by using tackles, items, and crushing special shots. The main rule in this sport is to rule the field. Try to score more goals than your opponents.
There was a game back in the day called Acme All
There are
Stars.
2 things to keep in mind that'll help
This
you
reminds
with
me
your
a lot of
strategies.
that.
First, the gear you equip. It changes not only your appearance, but also your stats.
Oh,
like
it's an
speed,
RPG.
strength, and pass accuracy.
Oh god, chat.
Customize as you see fit. Second, the Hyper Strike. To activate this shot, grab an orb when it appears on the field and charge it while your opponents are distracted. Hit the net and you'll score not 1, but 2 goals.
Well, that's just cheating.
Up to 8 players, 4 players on each team can compete against each other on one Nintendo Switch system. In addition to individual matches, online play will have an online club mode.
Only if you have a
Join an
subscription to do
in-game
so.
club and compete for placement in the rankings. Up to 20 players can join a club. So create your own and invite friends and family to play alongside you. Or join an existing one owned by other players. Try to
Chat, do you want to be in my
world's
Mario
top
club?
With items, tackles, and hyper strikes. Anything goes on this field. Mario Strikers Battle League launches on Nintendo Switch June 10th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
That actually could be a lot of fun.
The latest iteration of the Mario Strikers series is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a
We hope you're
series.
excited for this anything goes battle soccer game. Next, please take a look at this.
I was slow on the snap. Oh, this is Splatoon. Splatoon 3, I imagine. What the deuce is that? They have constructed a pylon. I think there was a lot of question on whether or not we would see a release date for this. Egg throw. Chat, are you a kid or a squid? This music is weird. I feel like it doesn't fit what's actually going on. What is that? Godzilla? You gotta fight Godzilla.
That was the trailer for the co-op mode in the Splatoon 3 game, the next wave of Salmon Run. A giant salmonid, one that's never been seen before, was also spotted at the end of the trailer. Will the Inklings and Octolings ink or swim?
They'll
Splatoon
ink.
3 will launch this summer. We hope you'll look forward
They
to future
still don't have a
updates.
release date for that game.
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Fonzers at the ready.
What is this?
A full remake of the first Front Mission game is storming onto Nintendo Switch.
Huh.
In this
Front
tactical
Mission.
RPG, you'll pilot weaponized machines called Vanzers and lead your battalion to victory.
I don't think I've ever
Gain
heard of
the
this
upper
game.
hand in battle by aiming for enemy parts to destroy.
Anybody ever heard of Front Mission?
Mix and match various weapons and parts to customize your Vanzer.
Let me look it up real quick.
Uncover the great storyline of this classic when Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this summer. And in the future, the sequel, Front Mission 2 Remake, will also launch on Nintendo
So originally
Switch.
released in 1995.
Get set for a high-octane Disney and Pixar combat racer. From the creators of the Asphalt series comes rip-roaring racing action across Disney and Pixar-inspired racetracks. Race as a legendary roster of characters on
I'm Jack
high-speed
Sparrow.
circuits, using each one's special abilities to battle for victory
I'm a
across
kart
the
racing
finish line.
champion.
Choose Mickey Mouse for symphonic speed.
You don't want to mess with Mickey
Sully
Mouse.
for
He'll
monstrous
destroy
power,
you.
Or Mulan for explosive maneuvers. Each racer also possesses powerful ultimate skills, perfect for turning
That's
the
why they
tables
say you
at
don't
the
want to mess
last
with the mouse.
second. Disney Speedstorm is a free-to-play game with new seasons added regularly, bringing more exciting Disney.
I don't
and
know.
Pixar
There's a lot of
characters,
kart racers out
circuits,
there.
karts, and more.
Why would they want to compete with
Plus,
their own
enjoy
Mario Kart?
cross-platform
That seems
play,
weird.
As well as split-screen and online multiplayer modes. Disney Speedstorm
Like,
races
why would
onto
you play
Nintendo
that
Switch this
over
summer.
Mario Kart? I don't think you would.
Dive into these classic franchises on Nintendo Switch. Unleash the power of the Force in this classic
Oh,
Star Wars
Force
action
Unleashed.
adventure. As Darth Vader's secret apprentice, you'll use devastating Force powers and lightsaber combos as you hunt down Jedi Masters on iconic planets. Upgrade abilities like Force Grip. and
That game
Force
does not
Repulse,
look as good as
then
I
combine
remember.
them for even more destructive combos. Use button controls or opt for motion controls enhanced from the original Wii version. You can also
Was that
duel
done- I wonder if
locally
this
with a
remake
friend
was done
to
by
determine
Asper.
Who is the galaxy's most powerful Jedi? Star Wars: The Force Unleashed launches on Nintendo Switch April 20th. Pre-orders
That music is
begin
good, though.
today on Nintendo eShop. The complete saga of legendary
Assassin's
assassin
Creed, the
Ezio
Ezio
Auditore
Collection.
da Firenze awaits in 3 critically acclaimed Assassin's Creed games. Explore Renaissance Italy and 16th century Constantinople. Interact with historical figures and discover secrets of the Creed across 3 games, 2 bonus short films, and DLC.
Those games are really
Plus,
good.
take advantage of enhanced features for the Nintendo Switch system on the go.
They're definitely a little
including
dated at this
touchscreen
point.
controls, HD rumble, and optimized on-screen
But they're good.
display. Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection launches on Nintendo Switch February 17th. Pilot mobile suits in dynamic action RPG battles. Strange incidents
SD
called
Gundam
breaks are
battles
occurring across the Gundam universe. Find out what's causing them and restore the proper timeline. You'll lead 3 mobile suits in battle. Enhance each suit with parts to improve their power. You can also battle alongside friends in online co-op multiplayer. SD Gundam Battle Alliance launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Two Worlds cross in the triumphant return of this RPG classic.
Okay, what's this one?
A remaster of the acclaimed RPG Chrono Cross is coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
They've been really big
the protagonist Surge
here as of late, like doing all these remakes and
Though it
remasters.
somewhat resembles his home world.
This is
he
another
finds
one I
that
don't
he
think
no
I ever
longer
played back in the
exists
day.
here. How did this happen? What is this mysterious another world? Travel back and forth between both worlds to unravel the story. Over 40 characters can join your party. Depending on the choices you make, the allies who accompany you and the endings that trigger will
So it's a
differ.
JRPG, it looks like.
A number of improvements have been made to this remaster, like the ability to turn off enemy encounters and a newly enhanced soundtrack. Plus,
Cool.
Radical Dreamers, originally released on the Satellaview, is included.
Holy mackerel chat.
Experience the origins of Chrono Cross in this text-based adventure. Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition, dashes and slashes its way onto Nintendo Switch April 7th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
It's a Kirby. There's a Kirby Last of Us game coming out. Uh-oh, gotta fight these dogs. Just eat them. Told you. And now you're gonna be a Kirby dog. Don't eat the car. Man, he actually, he did it.
It's Kirby's latest unforgettable 3D platforming adventure, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It all takes place in a mysterious world with an unusual mix of nature and civilization. To rescue the
If this
kidnapped
gets like
Waddle
really
Dees,
good reviews,
Kirby
I
sets
might
off
actually
on
buy
a new
it.
adventure. Introducing Mouthful Mode. Inhale a car to zoom around. A vending machine to attack with juice cans. Or become a piercing cone. With Mouthful Mode, new actions will be available for Kirby depending on the object he inhales. Enjoy exploring with new moves different from copy abilities. Kirby can even weaponize a mouthful of water, like this. As Kirby rescues Waddle Dees, Waddle Dee Town will continue to grow, and more resources will become available.
You gotta build up your town.
At Waddle Dee's weapon shop, familiar copy abilities can be evolved. Evolve copy abilities to expand Kirby's range of attacks.
Volcano
They'll also
Fire,
change
Kirby.
Kirby's appearance and make him even more powerful. Some copy abilities may have stronger evolved forms. A new adventure awaits our pink puffball. Who are the Beast Pack? What are these enemies trying to do? Can Kirby restore peace to this world?
Nope.
Kirby and the Forgotten Land launches on the Nintendo Switch system March 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
That was Kirby and the Forgotten Land, launching later next month. Please look forward to its release. Let's take a look at some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
任天堂ディレクトをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。 バッターの大谷翔平です。ピッチャーの大谷翔平です。任天堂スイッチ上で今回初めて
bringing MLB The Show 22 to Switch.
That's right, Otani-san. MLB The Show is coming to Nintendo Switch. That means you can play modes like Road to the Show and
they had to take the graphics and put it in the negative category to work on the Switch.
You can even play
That's why it looks like a game from 20 years ago.
Joy-Con controller. With cross progression, you can also earn and use content on any platform where MLB The Show 22 is available. And take your progress on the go with you on Nintendo Switch. Have friends that play MLB The Show 22 online matches on other consoles? No need to worry. You can invite them and play online.
I would love to see a side-by-side comparison between the Switch version and like the PC version.
Player, but this is
it's gonna be like this.
Yeesh.
Oh.
You're gonna have your hands full of games with these collections. 3 Kingdom Hearts collections
Kingdom Hearts.
are almost here. From Kingdom Hearts to Kingdom Hearts 3 and the Remind DLC, every entry is coming.
I've
to
thought
Nintendo
about
Switch
doing a full
as cloud
playthrough of that
versions
series.
That can be played while connected to the internet.
But there's also like a million
Get to know these
games.
heart-filled adventures alongside Sora, Donald, Goofy, and more for the first time in TV, tabletop, or handheld mode. Kingdom Hearts Integrum Masterpiece for Cloud, containing all 3 game collections, soars onto Nintendo Switch tomorrow. Each collection's cloud version will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop. Klonoa is coming to Nintendo Switch.
I'm sorry, what?
Across dreamy side-scrolling levels, you'll run, jump, and hover while firing wind bullets
no
to grab
idea
and
what this
throw
is.
enemies. Use each level's surroundings to your advantage. Also, Klonoa 2 is included. Take on these great adventures when Klonoa Fantasy Reverie Series launches on Nintendo Switch July 8th. We're so glad you're here. Come here often. Either way, you're in for a
they're bringing
puzzling
Portal
treat.
over to the Switch.
In these award-winning games, the portal gun is your key to surviving imprisonment in a mysterious lab. Create portals and warp to other areas to find cake?
I mean, this game will probably run at like 30 FPS.
You can pass through portals.
It's old enough.
And so can cubes, lasers, and robots with unnerving levels of personality. The sequel adds in local, online, and split-screen multiplayer modes. And that part's no lie. Neither is the sentient robot monitoring your every move when Portal Companion Collection warps onto Nintendo Switch this year.
Collection.
A classic comes alive.
Another remake? What's this one? Nope, got me on this one.
Previously unreleased outside of Japan, the RPG Live Alive makes its overseas debut.
Oh, that's why I
Now
never heard of it.
2D. Multiple stories featuring different protagonists and time periods await. The order in which you tackle them is up to you. Prehistory. A tribesman comes of age in a world without words. The Wild West. A wanderer with a bounty on his head fights for his life.
It's high noon.
Imperial China. A kung fu master searches for a worthy successor. Twilight of Edo, Japan. A shinobi undertakes an important secret mission. Present day. A martial artist strives to become the strongest there ever was. The near future. A youth with psychic powers takes a stand against evil. The distant future. A newly built robot is swept up in a tragedy in space. What other stories are on the horizon?
This is literally like the story of like 10 games.
In death!
Live Alive launches on Nintendo Switch July 22nd. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
How was that? Next up is this.
What? He faked me out.
It's a new iteration of the Wii Sports series. Nintendo Switch Sports.
Oh, this could be good.
Please take a look.
How much is it? Because the reason why Wii Sports was so popular is because it was free.
You might recognize these three from past Wii Sports games. Tennis. Rally by gently swinging the Joy-Con controller at the right time. Bowling. Roll the ball straight ahead or give it a little curve.
I'm very curious as to how much this is going to cost.
And Chambara. Knock your opponent off the platform while attacking and defending. Plus, 3 additional sports are joining the lineup. Soccer. Use a gigantic ball to make dynamic plays. Enjoy matches with Joy-Con controllers to shoot and perform diving headers. By attaching a Joy-Con controller to the leg strap accessory included with the physical version of the game, you can play shootout mode with intuitive kicking motions. Badminton. Control your shots left and right while keeping the shuttlecock in the air. Unleash powerful smash shots to gain the upper hand. Finally, volleyball. Use a Joy-Con controller to serve, bump, set, and spike the ball. The game supports local play with family and friends on one Nintendo Switch system, as well as online play across all sports.
I feel like everybody just wants to do
Play
bowling.
against friends online, or opt for random matchmaking. The more you win, the tougher the players you'll face. Try taking on this challenge.
How was that? Since I'm already here, I'd like to show you some gameplay of one of the newly added sports, volleyball.
Mr. Takahashi! Oh, hello there, everyone.
This guy.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi from Nintendo.
Wow, Mr. Koizumi, I can see you're ready to play. All right, I'll play some volleyball online together with Mr. Koizumi. Do you have your wrist strap ready?
Yes, of course. I've got plenty
Because
of
I just
space
bought that
around me as
TV
well.
and I don't want you to get mad when I beat you. That's what he's saying.
All right, let's start. We'll be including some live commentary throughout our match.
All right, we're doing this? Volleyball, a newly added sport in Nintendo Switch Sports. What can we expect today from the Takahashi Koizumi team? It's Koizumi to serve, with Takahashi up front. We begin with Koizumi serving. How will the opposing team react? Takahashi makes the block. Another one's coming.
See, it's when you dive for the ball.
Koizumi saves it. A setup in the air.
That's when somebody's
Here
going to be
comes the
like
spike.
bouncing into their couch.
The other team saves it and fights back. And they score.
That was a little bit
Takahashi
delayed there.
Didn't quite get it in time. All right, well, it's okay. It's okay. The game's not over. Now the other team serves. Koizumi receives it. Takahashi sets it up.
I mean, even like what they're
Koizumi
showing, there's like a
spikes,
delay.
But it goes right toward the opponent. Here's another attack. Now's their chance. They get the ball. And with the setup from Koizumi, Takahashi scores.
I think we need to see the
They got a
replay on
point
that.
with
Was that a corner
fierce
shot? All right, they made it in. It's all right. Count it.
Let's stop our match here.
After all, we were in the middle of a presentation. All right, I'll be leaving now.
Man's got powers.
That was an introduction to Nintendo Switch Sports. The game launches April 29th.
How much?
We're planning a free update in the summer that allows you to play soccer matches with a Joy-Con controller and the leg strap accessory. You can use the accessory to play shootout mode at launch. In addition, we're also planning a second free update this fall that lets you enjoy golf.
Good call. We always need more golf games.
And now, a request to everyone. To help ensure that you can all enjoy playing online, we'll be having an online playtest before the game launches to evaluate various technical aspects. We'd definitely like to ask for your help with this. The online playtest will only be available for players with an active Nintendo Switch Online membership on the dates shown on screen. For those of you interested, please visit the official Nintendo website for more details. Thank you. That's all I have for now about Nintendo Switch Sports. I hope you're looking forward to this game. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Get those taiko drumming skills ready. The latest Taiko no Tatsujin game is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Set in Omiko City, a sacred town for taiko drums, you'll strive to become a taiko master.
They're definitely showing some stuff today that I have never seen before. Never even heard of.
Dozens of bopping beats, including
They said this was a series.
Gurenge, Feel Special, and Racing into the Night. And that's not all. An orchestral version of the main theme from The Legend of Zelda is included. That's 76 songs total. Plus, take advantage of a practice mode to replay sections of songs as many times as you'd like.
I'm hearing some Zelda music.
New modes have also been added for everyone to enjoy. Put on a live concert with up to 4 players in Donchen Band. Or face off against each other in Great Drum Toy War.
This kind of reminds me of a shooting gallery game back in the day.
Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Plus, a paid in-game subscription service that gives you access to over 500 songs will be available at launch.
That's how they're doing copyrighted music.
What's new with these Nintendo Switch games? The brand new tactical RPG game, Triangle Strategy.
This game looks really good.
The protagonist, Sarah Noah.
We've seen a bunch of trailers for this. I don't know if it has a release date or not, off the top of my head.
Your choices and conviction will determine their fate.
As Lord of House Wolford, I solemnly swear an oath by which all future lords shall be bound. I will never turn my back on the promise of a better world.
A new demo playable to the end of Chapter 3 will be available on Nintendo eShop later today.
Oh.
Save data from the demo can be transferred to the full game once purchased.
Might have to try that.
More Cuphead,
hey, Cuphead
action awaits in the paid DLC, Cuphead, The Delicious Last Course. Here, you'll explore a brand new Inkwell
I want to beat this game one of these days.
A bevy of new bosses with wild personalities and even wilder attacks. The clever Miss Chalice is a new playable character. Take down fearsome foes with her double jumps, rolling dodges, and more. Cuphead, The Delicious Last Course, wallops its way onto Nintendo Switch June 30th. A free update is coming to the Metroid Dread game. All it takes is one hit.
I've heard really good things about this game. It was a Game of the Year contender.
Getting hit even once causes a game over in the brutal Dread Mode difficulty. Can you face this new challenge? And for players new to the Metroid series, take advantage of increased recovery with the newly added Rookie Mode difficulty. This free update launches later today.
Hey, it's today.
A second free update in April will add a boss rush mode, in which you'll battle bosses continuously, one at a time.
Oh, that's really cool. It's like Cuphead, kinda.
Something's bound for Nintendo Switch.
Earthbound. That's a classic. Anybody in chat play Earthbound back in the day? They're writing old Nessie. These kids go to a lot of weird places. Starman has appeared.
Earthbound and and Earthbound Beginnings will be added to Nintendo Switch Online later today.
Bam. Nintendo's just dropping it. Zombie Army 4. I would imagine that game wouldn't run too well on the Switch. Demon Slayer. Lego Bras. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. 2 Point Campus. That game could be good.
What did you think? Here's some news from Mario Kart fans. Many of you have been enjoying the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game since its launch in 2017. So, we've been working on remastering select courses from across the Mario Kart series.
Oh, that's smart.
And we'll be releasing them as paid downloadable content.
Oh, of course they'd be
Please take a look at
paid.
this trailer.
I'm not snapping for that. Should be free, sir. Oh, I remember that map. The one with the, like, mall stairs.
Paid DLC courses will be coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. You may recognize some courses from past Mario Kart games. 8 courses will be released at a time over 6 waves. That's 48 additional courses we plan on releasing by the end of 2023. Courses such as
they're all one price,
Coconut
right?
Ball.
You get 48 for like $10.
And Tokyo Blur will be included in the first wave. Of course, you can play these courses locally and online.
Give me Rainbow Road from the Wii version. That course was hard.
The first wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass will launch March 18th. Pre-orders begin
So is it
today
$25
on
for all of
Nintendo
them?
eShop. You can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost with a Nintendo
If you gotta pay
Switch Online
$25
Plus
per
expansion
pack or
membership.
set, that's a
Or
problem.
Purchase the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass on its own.
How was that? I hope you're looking forward to the additional courses in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This next segment will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
What is this? This is their one more
Fighting
thing.
in order to live, and living to fight. That's the way of our world.
Wait. This is Bayonetta, I think.
Ionios.
Maybe.
Tell me.
Or not.
What would possess you to side
No.
with them?
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to believe you're him.
I knew it. I saw this coming.
You're
I
not
don't know what this
enemies
is.
now.
Fine for you, isn't it? All that time you've got.
You could try to move forwards again.
How can our lives be so snapping little to you?
They're not your friends anymore. They're his fuel. Sword march. The land pierced by a great sword. It's the only way.
They're showing a
you're
lot of
gonna
different
defeat the
characters that you're
real
playing
enemy.
as.
Whatever
Whatever life is lost, I won't let you soldier it all alone.
What good filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It'll never replace the friends we've lost.
The flame clock, it has to go!
Ouroboros abhor this world. They must be erased without a trace.
That's what the MCU looks like right now with the... Oh, it's a Xenoblade Chronicles game. I've never played any of those. Oh, it's just 3. Okay. That's probably a big announcement for the fans of that series. That's an eternal sticking out of the earth. That's what that is.
The story of Xenoblade Chronicles
or wait, not an eternal,
ties together the futures of the worlds depicted in Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and it will launch this September. I hope you'll look forward to it. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
You froze a little bit, sir. A celestial, that's the word I'm looking for. Let me do a quick reset on that chat. I'm also going to go ahead and mute it. We'll put on some background music. Oh, that got turned way off. Hold on. Okay. We'll briefly kind of go over that, and I'll give some thoughts. Really, there isn't too much to talk about. I will say that I am definitely interested in the game that they started with, which is a new Fire Emblem. So as I mentioned, Fire Emblem Three Houses was my game of the year, I think 3 years ago. This one is called Three Hopes. And it looked like it was a different style of game compared to the last one. So that right there, that's the character that you play. You can be either a male or female. That is one of the house leaders. I forget what her name is. But this looks like a Dynasty Warrior style game when you're fighting like a million guys like this. That's the leader of House Blue, Dimitri. And then the guy of House Yellow, that is that guy. But I noticed a few other like familiar characters. But you know, like I mentioned, yeah, Edelgard, that's her name. This was showing some characters that were dead. Or at least I think they're dead. So I don't know if this is a prequel, although it can't be a prequel because your character wouldn't have met the house leaders if it was a prequel. So I don't know what's going on here, but I'm definitely interested to see what that is and yeah, just more about it. After that, they showed a trailer for Advance Wars 1-2. They're doing a remake remaster. This is sort of a tactics game. That actually looks pretty interesting. Don't know too much about that series. Never played the originals. I feel like this side-by-side like battle thing is kind of weird visually, but the rest of the game looks fine. Like that screen right there. That screen looks weird, but the rest of it, yeah, looks fine. After that, they showed off... Well, No Man's Sky is coming. They showed off this game, which is Mario Strikers, which apparently is also a series that I've never heard of. This actually looks pretty fun. Wonder how much they're going to charge for that. Like, if they charge like a full $60 for it, that could be questionable. But if it's like a $20, $30 game, yeah, sure. Play some, powered up soccer. Those were really the 3 that I wrote down. There were some other like semi-interesting ones in here, but nothing else that like really caught my eye. But yeah, I don't know if there's too much more that we need to discuss, but this was the first direct since I think September. And it was like a solid 40-some minutes of them just showing off like new stuff. So not too bad. I think where people are going to be disappointed is no Breath of the Wild 2 at all. So that definitely leaves that game up in the air on whether or not it's going to come out this year. Nothing on Bayonetta 3. They didn't show anything from Smash, but that's not really a surprise considering that that game is done. So yeah, I'm just trying to think off the top of my head real quick, like some other big games. No release date for Splatoon 3. So yeah, I'm very curious as to how the hardcore Nintendo fans, how they're feeling about this. Because essentially there was no like big announcements. It was kind of all like mid-tier to low-tier stuff, even though some of it was still pretty good. But yeah, we'll see where it goes, and we'll have to keep an eye on a couple of those games. For those who are watching on YouTube, I think we'll wrap up the video right there. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.